Anyway. Oh, snap. Keep doing that. Good morning. Good morning. What up, y'all? Evan Ali. Dumb loud. If it ain't dumb loud, it's just dumb. And this is Stirring the Pot. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm going to try to keep these going regularly. Talk about some things that's in the news, things that's happening in the world, things that people are uncomfortable talking about, whatever the case may be. And that's what we're doing. Now, yesterday, I got a request. Yesterday, my homegirl hit me up. Sika, aka Jessica Brown. I'm not going to say I gave her that name, Sika, because some people just don't want, it is what it is. But I remember back in the day when we were rapping together and her name was, what was her name? It was one of them stereotypical female rap names, something that just was like melodic, something that I forget exactly what it was, but her name Jessica, and I was like, "Won't you just Sika? You're just sicker than everybody." And she was like, "Oh shit!" So I thought she was running with just Sika. She ran with Sika, which is cool. Either way. Anyway, she requested. She said, "Zay, like I like what you're doing, whatever the case." I don't think she said I like what you're doing. Something along the lines of stirring the pot is cool, bet. That's great. I like what you're doing. Something like that. But can we talk about other topics other than what we've been talking about as far as the male-female dynamic or the 50-50 thing, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. She said, can she make some suggestions? I'm like, absolutely, let's do it. And she hasn't gotten back to me yet about a suggestion, but guess what, y'all? I come across something this morning that's gonna I just feel like today's thing, what I'm about to do right now, today's clip or upload or live or whatever we calling this, today's episode, if you would, is a little bit more serious than uh it's a little bit more serious than usual. I woke up this morning. I'm not super heavily involved in what's going on in the news. I'm not like um I'm not up to every minute of every day of what's going on in Congo or our Iran, Iraq, Senegal, Gaza, none of that kind of stuff. I know there's terrible stuff happening, but let's be real. Because it's not they stop pushing it all crazy, you know. We not on it now. I probably have a little bit more. I probably have a little bit more interest in it than the average person, just because I do be looking into these things, every so often. But anyway, today's episode is brought to you by Dumb Loud. Whatever the case, I don't even know how. Okay, we're gonna get into. Uh, I'm gonna read something to you guys. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read something, and it's crazy because it just shows you the power that these people have over these platforms and what can be heard and what can't be heard. Right? They're gonna try to, like, when they can silence you if they want to. They can silence you if they want to, and they will. They will silence you. Ain't no if. They will silence you. So once I'm done Perlin's L, I'm going to go to the joint and I'm going to just read. Whether I bring people in today, I'm not 100% sure, unless people are really going to talk about, touch on what we talking about, pause. I just want to just get it out there real quick. This is not going to be a long video. I just want to inform y'all of what's kind of going on in the world, how they can censor us, how they can shut us up, how this all this platform stuff is a big playground for foolery and fuckery and shit like that. Just give me a second. 1 second. By the way, I don't know anyone that rolls a better backwood than Evan. Seriously, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. Keep it a foul wow, pal. I don't know if you roll a better L than me. Let's keep it a bean. That's only because I've been, I know who taught me how to roll a L, a backwood at least. It's a female. She was nice with it, and not that even she taught me. I literally just watched her do it 1,000 times before I was like, you know what? Let me try that joint. I know one dude roll a L without even doing any of the licking stuff. Pause. See? Done. This joint say ready to go. All right. Anybody do this with their L, get the weed all the way to the bottom of the front, you know what I mean? That way you can bite the tip, make it tighter. All right, boom. So we done. L rolled. Let's go close this door. Light the incense. 1 second, y'all. Already go. My dog be dogging, y'all. My dog be dogging. Really be like in my face. In my way. Being a dog. All right. We're going to read some things to y'all, and I just want y'all to understand how serious things are around the world. That's all. All right. We back. All right, look. What time do I get up in the morning? I'm going to say 6 something because I got kids to get off to school, my guy. So, all right. So anyone know who Shaun King is? If you know who Shaun King, put one of these in the comments. Watch that pop across the screen. Usually the little bloop bloop. Anyway, if you know who Shaun King is, who started funded grassroots law or grassroots, what's it called? Yeah, the Grassroots Law Project. If you know who he is, chime in and say you know who he is. I'm about to read something to y'all right quick. All right. Come on, man. The thing is, when I'm talking, this is part of the problem, Sika. When we talking nonsense, like homo, trans, all of that kind of stuff, people want to chime in. Everybody got something to say. When we start talking about real shit that matters, no one really was, All right, so boom, official statement from Shaun King, right? Says moments ago, I learned that I will be banned from Instagram/Meta for life over an open letter to the men of Yemen that I made on December 22nd, 2023, thanking them for their courage doing anything and everything they know to do to stop the horrific genocide of Palestinian people at the hands of Israel, the United States, and the United Kingdom. All right, so that's the first paragraph. If you don't know, Shaun King he's been showing us all of the things that he gets. All of the dead bodies, all of the slaughters, all of the what's the word I'm looking for? Just everything that's going on in Gaza, how they're bombing, killing thousands upon thousands of innocent children, innocent women, and innocent men. And they, their thing is October 7th, something happened, blah, 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 blah. We all know, if you don't know, this has been going on way longer than October 7th. Again, y'all, it's the dumbass coffee that does it to my stomach. And I keep doing it every day. I don't know why. Anyway. So, I've been told my Instagram account of nearly 6 million followers and all of the data have been permanently deleted and cannot be restored under any circumstance. Even Donald Trump, who's repeatedly suspended, banned, and charged with nearly 100 felonies, has been restored. I've committed no crimes. I've never been suspended, and yet I'm now banned for life. Let me be clear. I stand by every single word said then and do not. Okay. I stand by every word I said then and do not and will not, never, should be ever, will never regret saying what I said in defense of Gaza and in support of Yemen. In fact, I only wish I said and did more, even more, to support Yemen and the efforts of the Red Sea, or their efforts on the Red Sea. In a moment, I need to explain to you what Meta did both to me and to the Meta Oversight Board. This is where things get tricky, y'all. This is the part that gets tricky. In a moment, I need to explain to you what Meta did to both me and the Meta Oversight Board to completely remove and undercut their power. It's shocking and sets dangerous new precedent. See, now as I'm reading this, I'm looking at the viewers go down and down and down because you guys are not interested in this kind of talk, which is sad because this is the world we live in. We Americans live in a fake ass fishbowl facade, like under a fake false pretense. We live under a fake freedom, a false freedom. That's what we live under. I mean, it makes us feel good because we can seemingly do what we want, but we can't do what we want. Let's be real. All right, back to this. Because I'll be honest with you, I would love to see the numbers go up on something like this versus people expecting me to talk foolishness, them timing in, and then they dropping down. Like, he ain't talking about nothing I want to hear. I want to hear about drama. I want to hear about girls and guys beefing. I want to hear about gays, and I want to hear about all that kind of stuff. I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to talk about something real serious. Not that, anything I talk about any other time is not serious. It's just, stirring the pot, and it's like talking about things that make people uncomfortable. This shouldn't make you feel uncomfortable. You should be outraged of what the heck is going on. Not only that they banned Shaun King, who has been informing us of all the stuff that they trying to hide. You know what I mean? Not that you should only be pissed off that, but you should be pissed at what he's telling you they can, not only they did to him, but they can do to you. All right. First, some context and facts. Since October 7th, the Houthis, I don't know who that is. I guess that's another group. The Houthis of Yemen have not killed one single person on the Red Sea. It does not even appear that they've caused even one injury. It has only been the U.S. and the U.K. that have killed people on the Red Sea, first killing 12 Yemeni men on their boats and later dropping bombs and slaughtering more people all over Yemen. Now that my case is closed, please allow me for the first time to publicly detail the Zionist actions of Mark Zuckerberg, Instagram CEO Adam Mosseri, an Israeli citizen who spent much of his childhood in Israel and whose family still lives there now, and a Zionist law firm they hired as outside counsel against me in this case. It's breathtaking. On Christmas Eve, when my account was suspended for the open letter to Yemen, I was shocked. Yemen and the Houthis had been moved off the American government's terror list for 3 years, or 3 years ago. Ironically, at the request and order of Joe Biden, I had been told by Meta that I could not post any Hamas in any capacity because they were on the government terror list. The Houthis weren't. Says Meta then told me that they had their own private terror list and that the Houthis were on it. They would not say who made the list. They would not show me the list. As of this moment, the white supremacist colonizers of Israel, the U.S., and the U.K. in just the past week have bombed Palestine, Lebanon, Iraq, Syria, Somalia, and Yemen. 35,000 Palestinians, with most of them being innocent women, children, and elders, have now been slaughtered. And the entire world knows it's a disgusting and evil genocide. It's actually an abomination that more countries have not had the courage of Yemen. If it is even possible to be ethical and moral in a war or genocide, it is the brave men of Yemen who go out their way not to injure a soul who demonstrate this. It damn sure isn't Israel. In the 40-plus days since I was banned, millions of posts endorsing the actions of Yemen have been made and shared without accounts being banned for it. My attorneys, who had experience with cases before the Independent Meta Oversight Board, said, we only have 15 days to file our appeal. But Meta's attorneys refused to hold any meetings with them. Please listen to this. They refused to hold meetings. Finally, on day 15, a meeting was scheduled. It was there that we learned that Meta hired outside counsel in their case against me. In this instance, the law firm was Oric, a Zionist law firm, which has publicly stated we stand with the state of Israel, runs their own Israel Resource Center, and staffed with open Zionists. When my attorneys and I game plan for this meeting, we believe 10 scenarios were possible, with the absolute worst scenario being them saying Meta has decided to hold the suspension of Shaun King's account, but he is now free to appeal to the Meta Oversight Board. Now, listen to this. The 3 people that's watching, we were up to a few, much more than that, but I guess what I'm talking about is boring to you guys because this is the sad part. People just don't care. And this is my frustration with a lot of stuff. People just don't care. Anyway, instead, they said something far more nefarious. Check this out. They stated, we have closed and deleted Mr. King's account. And since you actually have to have an account to file an appeal with the Meta Oversight Board, Mr. King is unable to file an appeal. This decision is final and permanent. That was the beginning, middle, and end of the meeting. They didn't take any questions and ended the meeting. My attorney were both, me and my attorneys were both shocked and appalled. All right, so listen. Donald Trump himself was allowed back with Meta and now actively uses their platform to spread lies and ugliness, but my account is deleted and permanently banned. In essence, Meta the corporation found one loophole that made them completely unaccountable for the Meta Oversight Board. If they simply delete an account, the Oversight Board loses all power to rule on that account. And that's exactly what the Meta Oversight Board ruled today. They told my attorneys that they were prohibited from even accepting my case, which they would otherwise take because Meta, deleted my account before they could accept the appeal. This is a very dangerous precedent, and frankly, less than we wanted my individual account restored. We were afraid that if Meta could do this to me, which they have now done, they could do this to anyone. And clearly they aren't applying any of this logic to Israel or the IDF, as they literally post videos of themselves committing genocide and war crimes, and the horrific videos go viral day after day as if they're a harmless joke. Effectively, I've been given a lifetime ban from Instagram, and any possible pathway for an appeal has been removed. While this decision is unjust, I don't regret or take any single word of support I offer the Palestinian or Yemen. Now my fight doesn't end, it simply changes. Now, with that being said, if anyone knows what Shaun King has been doing, like, gosh, I mean, he's just been doing great work. He's been doing great work, showing us the real, showing us what's really going on, right? And it's just, they banned him. They banned him for, you know what he was doing? He was showing videos of what's going on over there. Like, if you look at his page, which you can't now, it's deleted, but if you were to go to his page, it's just constant videos of Israel, US, UK, whatever, bombing the hell out of, blanket bombing, showing kids being pulled out of rubble, all of this kind of stuff. He's showing the truth. He pulled the NWA with the F the police joint. You know how the feds sent a letter to NWA's record label telling them, stop, they cannot put that music out. That freedom of speech, like, they cannot. NWA went out and told their truth. It's not a lie. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young brother got it bad because I'm brown, and then told us stories of what's going on to the world, to the little white kids in suburbia who had no idea, who look at their police who don't bother them, and then look at them and say, well, damn, that's how y'all really are against these people. This is what Facebook and Meta has done to Shaun King. They're shutting him up. They don't want him to spread no truth. It's sad. So now how we gonna get it? That page that posted that, grassroots, they're gonna ban that page in no time too. I bet it. I mean, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? It's just a sad deal here, man. You know, it's a sad deal. It's just, y'all gotta understand the powers that be, man. They got power, man. They can shut down, and you can't have a word. They shut shit down. They shut shit down. They gonna put out there and beat into your head what they want you to know, or what they want you to believe. But they are not gonna put out something that's against their agenda. They're gonna shut it down, man. And that's crazy. So, as my homegirl Jessica said, let's talk about other things. Here's the experiment, Jessica. Here's the experiment, and it's just not getting the it doesn't have the value of the other videos, of the stupid videos, of the videos where we're talking about whatever else. These videos right here get no nothing. I got 4 people watching right now. Usually it's a lot more than that. Not a lot more than that, let's be real, but it's triple, quadruple that. You know what I mean? 20 and 30 usually, and now it's 5. And I see people coming in and going out, in and out, because they're not interested in this topic. People, they have the powers that be have made foolishness, foolish news much more entertaining than real news. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Y'all thought I was gonna come on here today and talk about maybe how Killer Mike got won 3 Grammys, but the rap categories wasn't televised. That's a whole nother, that's crazy. He won 3 Grammys. That part wasn't televised, that he won it. That he won 3 Grammys. That wasn't televised. That was like done on the side. And then he got arrested for some foolishness. I don't know what, but another agenda. Like, again, the powers that be. Why wouldn't they put him winning his awards, his rap awards, on television? They did it on the side. They did that on the side. Yeah, you won here on the side. It's not televised. It's not nothing, but you won. He got the shows. Yeah, I won 3 Grammys at the after party, or pre-party, or pre-game, or whatever the case may be. Right? Yeah, I thought I was gonna get in there and talk about that. Now I want to talk about the genocide that's going on in Gaza, now Syria and Yemen and Iraq and all of them other places, Congo, Senegal. Y'all don't want to talk about that though. Nobody want to chime in. My man Isaac asked me one question: what time I get up in the morning? Had I been talking about some foolishness about her ass is fake, his jewelry's fake, y'all be on here talking about, look at that. But nobody want to talk about real, man. And that's disappointing. And maybe you're not informed, so you're keeping your mouth shut. And I understand that part too. But it's your job to be informed now. It's your job to be informed, because you can see clearly that they want to keep us uninformed. They're taking down the accounts of the people who want to keep us informed. They took Shaun King's they deleted it, and they found a loophole. He can't even appeal their decision, because not only did they block his page, they deleted the page. So there's nothing for him to appeal. The page doesn't exist. None of the stuff that he posted exists. So with that being said, y'all, if you're going to post some things, right, now it just lets you know that you should probably, if you got something to say that's important, or ain't even that important to you, but you just want to keep it, you can't just have it on these platforms. You have to have a physical hard copy of your video. That way you don't lose it all if they decide to erase your page. You can post it now on another platform. You can create your own platform and put it out there. Yes, it won't get as much love and views because it's yours and it's brand new, or whatever the case may be. And you built he had 6 million followers on Instagram. They took away 6 million. They have the power to do that. They let you. So that's what I'm saying. So imagine being on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that, and putting in all this work to get all of these, all of these viewers, or this following, this fan base, whatever you call it, and they just take it from you. Now you're 6 million followers. People who's paying attention to what you had to say got to find you in a whole different. They got to find you elsewhere because you want to tell the truth. This world is going to shit. Y'all don't see it? God damn, this world is fucked up. God damn. Like, I know a lot of shit been going on for a long time. Like, our entire lives, shit has been happening. But man, the more technology becomes advanced, the more it seems like this world is going to shit, man. Because think about it. They're trying to take away they're trying to take away cash. They don't even want to spend in cash. That way, if you, viewer, makes 20 platters on a Sunday night and sell them for $20 a piece, go to make $400. Well, you can't now. Not now at this very moment, but they're trying to make it where you can't exchange cash no more. They want to know every transaction you make. So that little $400 you went out and you went out and took your food stamps or your cash and spent $75, $80, $100, $150 on food to cook and flip for people and make $400 off of it. So you make a little $250 profit or something like that. They taking that ability away, y'all. Seriously. They want to take that ability away. They want to track every red cent that you have. They wanted to cashless society. Seriously. If you go to a place that says I do not accept cash, if I go to a place that says I do not accept cash and I am like legit, meaning like I don't have no other reason for them to fuck with me, like if the police is called, the police gonna be called. They gonna be called. Here, take my cash. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. And then I'm gonna pull $1 out or whatever, and I'm gonna read it, and it's gonna say, what does it say? This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. You must accept it. It says it right here. Don't tell me you don't accept cash. If you don't accept cash, then whatever I want is fucking free. That's the position we all need to take. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. So don't accept cash if you want to. If you know what I mean, play that role, and we can either you're gonna give me what I'm coming to get, or we're gonna call the cops, and we're gonna take it there, and then I'll fuck around and sue you, because you know what, right now, and right now, I mean, people have been being sued for anything, but you can sue for anything. Like look it up. There's a guy right now who's got over 25,000 lawsuits, or 20. I forget. He's got a whole lot of. He's made $8 million for lawsuits just suing for any old type of thing. Seriously. A woman just sued Reese's for the image on the Reese cup not being the image, not looking like what's in the Reese wrapper, for like $2 billion. She's suing that. She gonna win $2 billion? No, but they're gonna settle for something heavy. Trust. So, do we sue the Treasury? Do we sue? Who do we sue? Who do we sue? It says it right here. This note is legal tender for all debts, public and private. All debts, public and private. So I'm buying whatever I'm buying. And you can't, and for you to tell me you're not accepting my money means, all right, you're giving it to me for free. And when you call the cops and they come and arrest me and we make this a huge deal over this 69-cent coffee, then let's make it a huge deal then. Because I just feel like when I'm right, I'm right, and I'm always willing to fight. I'm always willing to fall on the sword when for my beliefs, no matter how minute it be. And that's the crazy part about the way I be thinking, because like, yo, it's like on principle, I'm willing to just ride to the fucking, I'll jump off the cliff for this fucking principle. For principle. You know what I mean? For principle. And that's sometimes you gotta, what they say, pick your battles and all of that stuff. You gotta, you know what I mean? But they removed Shaun King's page because he just stood on business. You know what I'm saying? He stood on something, he kept posting about it, and they shutting him up. That just goes to show you who's in control. The Yahoodis, man. Straight up. If y'all don't know what that means, look it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say the other word. They're gonna ban me, which I ain't even worried about getting banned. They're gonna ban me and my 7 viewers. Fuck out of it. I'm still in this room, y'all, looking a little crazy. I ain't get to it yet, but I did go get a bunch of wall art. We're gonna put up in here, make it look away. I'm sorry. I know I bounce on topics. I bounce around. I ain't got nobody. I ain't got nobody saying nothing though. This is rare that no one. I mean, Isaac said something at 8:56. That was 24 minutes ago. No one got nothing to say. No one had. What are we doing? Let me find out Facebook that fast. That y'all about to say something to me and they move y'all comment. I can't read it. Or y'all just not sending comments. What we doing? Why am I streaming right now live talking about a very serious issue and no one has nothing to say for 30 minutes? For real? No one? Sad. Anyway, I started this to talk about what they're doing, what they've done to Shaun King, what they can do to anyone else that takes that path. They're gonna shut your page down. Straight shut it down. They'll shut down your page for telling the truth. If you talk about Yemen, the Red Sea, Gaza, Israel, they can shut you. You mean trust and believe. They ain't trying to have that. They're gonna shut you down. And it's gonna feel like this. That's how it's gonna have you feeling, man. Let me go through my sounds. I need to upload different sounds. Let me see. All right. Okay. I gotta upload some new ones. Anyway, that's what I was talking about. Obviously, today's topic, Sicka, Jessica Brown, somebody tag her. Uh, obviously, today's topic wasn't something I wanted to talk about. I wasn't feeling it today, and that's all right. That's cool. I still feel the way I feel. I wish I could do more for the people, not only Gaza but the world. You know what I'm saying? Because I just think you're living in an ugly place right now, y'all. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. Love ain't what it used to be. Relationships ain't what they used to be. Friends ain't what they used to be. You know what? That's the crazy part, bro. Thank you for saying that, because people, whoo, man, you know what? You gonna get me canceled right now, bro. Did y'all read what my man Tayante just wrote? I ain't gonna say Tayante. See what my man Black Ty just wrote? Do y'all see that? Did y'all read that? Now think deep. Think deeper what that means. And he says, y'all stole us. He said, y'all talking about them. We gonna talk between the lines. Y'all stole God's people. Right? They stole God's people. They stole this color. I mean, this is exactly what that guy, this is exactly what he tried to prevent. That's why he tried to exterminate. Man, that was a deep one. That was a deep one. They're not even. Come on, Todd. Talk to him, bro. Can I bring you in? What you doing? Let me send you an invitation, please, bro. Let's talk about it. Cause lo and behold, I watch what you be putting up, and I know you deep. I know you talk. I know you know some things, bro. I know you know some things, bro. So come on, let's bust it up. Let me send you a motherfucking request. All you gotta do right now, my guy, is go to your chat. Go to your chat and accept that and follow the directions, man. I hope you can get on right now, because I want to hear what you gotta say. I want the people to hear what you gotta say. I sent you a request, my man. He says you're in the meeting. I get it. How you in the meeting watching me then? Come on. But you're right. And when you can talk about it more, come talk about it more. You know what I'm saying? Man, they're not even. I'm Zionist people, man. Control the world, man. They control the world, man. Anyway, today I'm gonna attempt to get this room right. And by next week or so, I'm gonna try to start bringing guests on. And let's talk about some things, man. All sorts of guests. I'm gonna get another chair in here. I got one futon in here, leather futon joint. They can fit 3 people comfortably to sit on and have their mics. Get another chair, like a little swivel comfortable chair, not like this one, but like a living room looking type chill joint. Not as big as like a recliner or nothing like that, but a nice little soft cushioned chair. Bring that in here. Another mic, and then the camera angle gotta be wicked. and I can use two. That's why it's got to be like, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go because, to be honest with you, I feel a little let down about one what I came on here to talk about. That's just sad that that happened. Like, damn, they done took Shaun King's page. Like, I used to pay attention to that a lot and see what they were saying. See the things that he was doing or putting up, and then two, that the participation on this particular topic is not there. It just lets me know, like, they're doing their job well. We can talk about foolishness, but we can't talk about seriousness, and that's the sad part. That's the sad part. So, Sika, wherever you at, whenever you see this, if you ever see this, because again, viewership is super down. Um, this is part of the reason why we was talking about just simply foolishness. What, I don't want to do that all the time, though. I damn sure don't. I'd much rather have a much more in-depth conversation about real stuff on this platform. I mean, we can talk about all sorts of things, have funny, we can have fun and play games, whatever the case, you know what I mean? But topics like this is serious. We need to have real conversations with people that have real knowledge of things that's going on in the world, not just opinions and all that kind of shit, but real stuff. Like, bring some real information to the table to enlighten viewers that don't know. All right, I'm gonna tap out. Remember, y'all, if it ain't dumb loud, it's just dumb. This has been Stirring the Pot. I'm Evan Ali, and I